Okay, so November 26th, as we saw, this was to be a simulcast turn. There was to be bad weather across the entire game map, so everything's pretty much frozen in place. The only thing we need to do is we can still activate units. In the large boxes, they tend to be at half rate. Well, likewise with the units, of course, likewise with the air bases. But you still pay the same in terms of supply, but it's good to be ready for when the mud clears. So we've rolled for the mud conditions, or we've paid for the mud conditions with the supply. Chose with the Germans because I thought we had enough supply. We haven't got loads of supply, but I thought we had enough. We've actually used all of our C cap to bring in our latest batch of reinforcements. For some reason it's not showing them all there, but we were bringing in 10th Panzer basically, so you can see the first units there I've just indicated. We also got a freebie in the shape of this little Italian motorcycle unit there. They've arrived, and there's also this little devil, or big devil, the Gigant. As you can see, he's just turned up. He is reduced, but still has a 1T capacity, even reduced. If we get some points for him, you never know. We could flip that to a 2T, which is a heck of a boost for the supply coming in. You are allowed to change modes on units, so I think there's the odd thing that I've changed to make sure it's in the right mode. As I said, you've got to be ready for when the weather clears and you all go again. But that's basically it for the Germans. The roll for variables meant that we got no variables for the Germans this time. And in fact, if we go across to the Allied side, exactly the same. We didn't get any variables at all. Again, we've paid supply to get the units in place. You can see nothing's really moved. Having said that, what we did is, you can see here, we've used the C cap to bring in the French HQ, the 19th. So they've now arrived. Can't go anywhere, but they're there. And if we come down here, again, maximised out the rail movement that we could do. So we have 4 French regiments, all halved again because of their movement allowance. But they've now been railed as far as Sucaras. And if we go right to the border, you can see there's, I can't scroll you to the border unfortunately, but if we got to the border, there's an awful lot of stuff stacked up there ready to pile in as soon as the weather clears. So yeah, build up continues on both sides, I think. So let's do it again. Let's get that weather rolled. 51, whoa, not great. There you go, shows how wrong, shows what I know. 51 I thought was too high, but 51 is good weather again. So we've just it was just a slight aberration, that little dip. Obviously we are, for future reference for people, we're coming into the season where, if you look at how the weather changes there for December and January, we are coming towards that really bad weather period where anything from a 36 to a 66 becomes no flight in mud. So the weather is coming, but yeah, let's hope that was the only one there, because we've just made it to 29th of November. So we roll again for initiative. Same route, Axis Commonwealth or Axis Allies. Scraped to the Allies. So again, I think the Allies will do that thing of just going to the Germans. Yep, okay, off you go. Yeah, so that's the end of the simulcast. We're ready to start. The next video will be the 29th of November.